I had the opportunity to help judge the Ag Mechanics contest this 2016 year. In doing so, I worked with helping judges judge the gooseneck, lowboy, and utility trailers. There are lots of different categories that one can enter, but the way they are judged is the same. Every project is judged and then given a blue, red, or white ribbon. Everyone given a blue is then in the running to win that class. If given a red or white ribbon, then the project was not up to the judges' standards and needs improvement. All projects must follow the rules and regulations for that category, such as all the commercial trailers must comply with all the TxDOT rules and regulations. There are 6 things that judges look for, and the criteria is workmanship, design and materials used, practicality, degree of difficulty, and general appearance and finish, as well as documentation and presentation. Workmanship is simply how well built the project is. Design and materials used helps put together the correct structure. It also needs to be practical in everyday life. Degree of difficulty is how hard it was to build, such as trailers are harder to build than, say, a welding table. General appearance is vital because it is a show, and so just as show animals are clean and groomed, Ag Mechanics projects are no different. They also need to have the right documents and be able to have a nice presentation with general knowledge of their project. I was able to interview a couple of the judges that I worked with that day, but due to the loudness that was in the building, you could not hear us through the video. Wade Mayfield has judged at Houston the last 12 years and is also a judge at the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo. He was also one of the original judges that helped start that contest. He studied at Tarleton State University, where he was under Dr. Ford, who started the original Ag Mechanics contest at Houston. He states that he really looks at practicality, degree of difficulty, and overall workmanship when he judges. He says it's best to take out your personal preferences when judging, because students can simply come up with new or creative ideas that may not work in your head, but to them it is the next $1 million idea, and so it is best not to discourage them. Another thing to note is that it is really hard to pick out the overall grand champion, and the reason is because you start comparing apples to oranges. Every single project in there is running for the grand champion, and so it is hard to compare judging a bumper pull trailer to a 40-foot belly dump or cattle trailer. It is also important to remember that schools are limited to what they can and cannot do, and the biggest reason for that is that schools are differently funded. Some schools have new technology and equipment, while other schools may barely be able to get supplies. He stated that whenever you judge a class, it gets really fun whenever every single one is almost perfect and you are trying to find mistakes. However, it is not fun whenever you're judging and you're looking for good things to say about a project. Overall, you are looking for the complete package, and that is the one that will win the contest. Aside from those judges, there is also showmanship judges. These go unknown and unnoticed to all the contestants to look and try to find which student has the best presentation and best public relations throughout. They stand off to the side and watch the students with how they interact with bystanders and strangers, and how they are able to well communicate those individuals walking by. Oftentimes, students can beat out a better quality project with good knowledge and good communication skills and are able to really sell their project.